Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back. Let's get straight into it. Okay, I'm at 1776 at the moment, so slowly climbing still to 1800. And we have a Scotch. Alright. Okay, so he's recaptured twice, which is usually not a good thing for black in this position. And immediately I think I'm just going to make a move like this. Prepare for something like e5, which is exactly what I'm going to do straight away. Maybe this is possible for him, but I don't really see the problem. Yep, and now I think I just... Ooh, I just blundered a piece. Oh no. Is there ideas like this? Threat and checkmate and the rook at the same time? Is that an idea? Does that work? Don't know if it does, but I guess it's working. I'll drop my bishop back. Ooh, but queen takes here. No, doesn't play it. Makes sense because otherwise I would just play takes here, and there would be a lot of problems with that. I think I'm going to take this pawn, make sure I'm out of the diagonal. Or sorry, the row for that matter. And here I'm just actually up the exchange, which is quite surprising considering my original position. Let's play rook d1. I guess we can take this pawn as well. Think it's a little greedy, but why not? I love pawns. Let's play queen back here. It still defends this and also attacks the bishop at the same time. And then we can go for ideas maybe like this. Maybe not. Maybe I just castle first and then make moves like that. Maybe I play bishop here instead. Actually, bishop there just wanders the knight. I need to be very careful here. Yeah, this is tough. Let's play knight here. I'm not too worried about this because then I can capture here. Bishop check, I just take it for free. No? Thank you very much. Queen here, off a queen trade, and now I'm just completely winning at this point. This is very nice. Very nice start. Rook here, I'll just castle. Yep, I'll just castle anyway. Get my rooks into the position. Attack here. Well, if he moves it away, I take... yeah, I take this pawn. I think I can afford to do that. Let's play bishop here, attack here, and also defend here at the same time. Knight check can come as well. Yeah, let's take this, and then play knight check, and then recapture the pawn. And this is looking like a good game. +6 in points. Yeah, let's play here. I think recently my biggest problem has been losing a lot of games on time. So hopefully I can continue to improve on that and try and go for a lot quicker openings. Okay, here I attack the bishop and then maybe drop my knight back. Obviously, pretty much force a trade. If not, then he gets mated. And that's a good first game. Alright, so let's move on to another one. It was interesting because at the start, I thought to myself that he can take the bishop on g5, I think it was, with his bishop. But then the problem would come about with ideas of queen d5, try and pick up the rook and threaten checkmate at the same time. Maybe I should have taken and then done that idea, which probably would have been better. But then maybe he would have defended. Alright, what do we have here? This is slightly unexpected, I would say. Um, Here his knight is just pinned, so maybe I can go for an immediate play. Try and pick this up. If not, see if we can trade here. Maybe even push pawn. And already this is looking quite nice. My knights are coming into his position and beginning to destroy. And I win as queen. How did this come about in the first, what, 10 moves? He already had my knights just destroying his position. Like what? If he went something like this, I could set up like maybe this idea. If he went, or I could even take this pawn actually for that matter. And if he just tried to do this, I could recapture. That was just a really nice game to start off with. Alright, 2 games to start off with, really nice. Now we get queen's pawn. Okay, let's go for this opening that I often like to play. Sort of set up like a dragon idea. Maybe I'll play, yeah, d6 here. d6 is probably better. I could play d5, but I sort of like playing more defensive in Queen's Gambit. Here, my main idea is if he does this, I'll just take and then develop my knight. I give up that bishop for the purpose of trying to go for some immediate counterplay. Okay, let's play c5 to try and, I guess, put some more pressure. Okay, so pushes makes some sense, I guess. Let's castle. Maybe play something like this. Let's see. Yeah, let's attack this pawn. Rook defends is probably the most obvious option that I see. Okay, or he can go for the e pawn, which does make some sense as well. However, if I take here, I'm also attacking this at the same time, so that seems really nice. So if he chooses to take this e pawn, I take the knight, and he cannot respond with anything too clear. And yeah, it's looking like a nice position. If he chooses to defend this, we'll have to spend some time doing so. Okay, here, can I afford to make this move? Maybe my queen can be getting trapped very, very soon. But I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to risk it. This point, knight comes into here. I just play rook across. And this knight is pretty much trapped. It cannot go anywhere. Hopefully my queen just doesn't get trapped. That's the main thing. Here I think I could afford to take this. And then after backside, I just play back, I think. Okay, so now the idea is he's going to try and pick up this pawn, which makes a lot of sense. However, is it good for him? I don't quite know. Maybe I just block this for now and then prepare something like... Is this winning? Rook c8? How is he stopping me capturing this knight? My knights are well defended to each other. Okay, so I missed that. That's quite bad, actually. That's quite bad for me, 100%. Ah, this is not good. This is not looking too great at all. Let's see, how do I bring my queen back into the play? Maybe I have to drop my queen back here. I guess I can try and recapture like this, and it's not too bad. Right now, it's actually quite even in material, which is surprising. He has the double bishops, though. Wow. Is that a move that he can make? Can I not take it with the pawn? I guess he recaptures or he attacks my rook. But I think taking with the pawn is probably the best idea. Let's take this with rook, make sure we defend this. And he can either recapture like this or recapture like this. If he tries to recapture like this, I was honestly considering playing queen back, trying to pick up the rook back. But he can take here and then take here, which is actually not very nice for my position. So, how to proceed? I need to play faster. Let's do it just to simplify the position, I guess. If he takes here, I take his rook. If he takes here, I will pre-move king takes. And then I'll just probably recapture this with... Okay, and if he does this, I'll take with knight. And it's fairly even position, I would say. I need to just simplify the position by making moves like this. Okay, I think this is actually a winning endgame, but I'll probably lose on time. That's how I feel about this at the moment. Okay, my main idea is just to try and check him at first, I guess. Attack this now. Okay, he can't even take that. I don't know what I was thinking. Try and get my king into the play now, I guess. Yep, makes sense. Ooh. And I won this game on time. That was very lucky, I must say. I think that game just came down to time pressure in the end. Otherwise, I would have won that fairly convincingly. I think. I think back here, yeah, in this position, I think it's actually winning because after ideas like this, I should be able to clean up his pawns, and this is just a really solid structure that he cannot defend against because all his pawns are sort of on the same three columns, and it's a quite nice position for me. His king can never escape here because I can always take this pawn for free. Sorry, this pawn. And my rook can get on this file and start to destroy, and even maybe attempt to trade rooks with things like this. That was a very lucky game to win on time, though. Back here, though, was actually quite interesting because the position got very confusing at this point. I was thinking, like, this idea, but it was very similar to this idea, I guess. Except I didn't actually... Actually, yeah, no, I did win this pawn. Yeah, he just had the bishop for the knight at that point, instead of my bishop being really, really strong. Alright, I think that will do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.